It's the CalebDMTG Show.
Alright. So I played a few rounds with this the other day, and I liked it. The basic idea behind the deck is that LED can bin your hand, Franco Vions, and then Hull Breacher is very good with a draw 7. And then Emery, Urza, Karn, all cards that are great with artifacts. Usually this shell plays Chalice of the Void in the main deck. I haven't been super keen on Chalice of the Void lately. I think a lot of the decks that it would normally be good against are playing main deck answers anyway, like Oko can just turn a Chalice into a 3/3. Turn all those spells back on, right? So I got Chalice for the Peener combo, which also plays well with Karn, and the Lion's Eye Diamond, and the Emery and all that. And then I also play some main deck Force of Wills. I used to play Sai in this deck too, but I wanted to cut back on the Legends a little bit, because Krakus sees so much legacy play. So having Emery and Sai was becoming just a little bit too much. Anyway, let's get into a league. I want to open this on this deck because it'll give folks a little bit of time to trickle in before we move over to the more brewy brews. This is kind of just like my twist on a existing deck. Sound like I'm giving a goodbye speech in a superhero movie. I just need to drink some water. I've got water, milk, I've got some food here. I just woke up, friends. We have an opponent already. We can keep this. Partially because we're on the draw, but I think I would keep it on the play too. Just because the Mox Opal gets turned on. Because we have 3 artifacts handy.
Oh shit, what up?
Oh shit, acceptable Fred. Thanks for 41 months. Yeah, let's not even play the Painter Servant. Let's just play Hull Breacher. Since we drew a bubble off the top. Well, we only have 3 cards in hand. They must have rolled pretty low. We're gonna play out the redundant Hull Breacher, just in case they have a... Oh, okay.
Oh shit.
I was gonna say just in case they have a removal spell. And then I was gonna play the Echo here. Well, it's a turn 2 kill, I guess. Acorn Chips, thanks to the sub, so 41 months. When do we get made with this deck? He's putting some dismembers into the sideboard. This looks mostly for Oath. I imagine they'll be good in the mirror too, though. Just be able to kill a Hull Breacher or an Urza or an Emery. One cool thing about this deck, it looks like we only have 19 blue cards for Force of Will, which would be a little light. But if you resolve a Painter's Servant, then you can pitch anything, right? You can pitch a land or a random bauble, whatever you want. It's kind of cool. Painter's Servant decks always seem to get away with playing a few fewer blue cards for Force than other decks. J-Dub. 19 is enough for Force. But it's not like some huge amount, right? There's not supposed to be the step up now. I am just supposed to Karn. And that sets us up to either win with Painter's Servant or get top deck. An Echo, win with Hull Breacher. Well, once again, has like 3 cards in hand. Looks like they're gonna play Lingering Souls or something. Sure. Just in case something weird happens, might as well put an Emery down.
Oh shit, what up?
Oh, damn. I was not expecting a Lurin. Interesting. No, Lurin doesn't work with Academy Rector, right? Oh, the Allurin's just a one-of for Academy Rector to go get. What the shit? I'm trying to figure out what Allurin's doing in here. chain some recruiters together. Maybe it's just a toolbox. No, there's Cavern Harpy. So you use Cavern Harpy and Niambi. Are you just gaining infinite life? I don't see like an actual win condition. Constantly blink a creature with the shark to drain. The shark? What are you talking about? Is that this thing? That's the whale wolf. When it leaves the battlefield, does X damage to target player and you gain X life. Oh, okay. I got you now. Yes, the normal Allure and Drain combo, just with cards that I have never seen before. Alright. Next round. Yeah, it looks like our opponent just like took some pretty unfortunate mulligans. Nick Fit definitely has game against this archetype. They just had some unfortunate Mold Oblivions and didn't really do much. Didn't play any Disruption. Terminal Hull Breacher could be really good. Were they on Rector? Yeah. So they have the normal. They had the normal Rector package with like the big enchantments, but then they also had like a one of Allurin and some Recruit of the Guards to either find them disruptive creatures or the Allurin combo. Yeah, turn 1 Hull Breacher, turn 2 card, huh? A lot of potential hot draws with this opening. It's kind of a bummer. Do we burn the ancient? Do we burn the Lotus Petal? I think we do. The thing about the Lotus Petal is it could help me get the card down sooner. It's kind of unfortunate to burn it. But if I top deck like an Echo here...
I am who I say I am.
I'll turn this down slightly. Just gotta be able to hear myself think. It was a drop, it was. Just a little too much for me right now. One of the things I like about approaching Nirvana is that they're just so diverse. Otherwise it would be pretty difficult to listen to one artist for an entire stream, right? So we could go City of Traders into Hull Breacher, and the next turn see the sign on Karn. The issue with that is then you lose the city, right, when you play the Karn. Kinda looks like we're facing lands here. Let's play Bolt though.
Remember all the happy times we had?
I'm just gonna uptake.
very much alike.
One does a redundant thespian stage in hand. Yep, that's the main reason I didn't down tick here.
Remember all the happy times we had.
Increase the chance we get to untap the card against red removal.
Very much alike.
Yeah, so Bridge is pretty good against 2020s.
All right.
Not enough to just beat them though, because they do have Punishing Fire recursion.
Oh shit, what up?
We could play it slow. We could like Karn for Bridge. And then go get Lattice. Hey Firefighter, thanks for the sub, thanks for 19 months. Woo indeed. Woo indeed. Very tempting to just play out the whole breach here. I don't think we gotta play scared though. It's whether to play around a second bolt or not. Nice, David. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed the stream. If you don't, even if you don't play as much Magic anymore. Sometimes I'll watch games on Twitch that I don't really play anymore. Usually games that I put a lot of time into, but just don't anymore. Like League and chess. Two that I'll still watch on occasion.
Oh shit, what up?
Hey, 13th Fox, thanks for the sub, thanks for 17 months. What are they crop rotationing for? Oh, I'm sorry, Very Stop Sheet. Yeah, it's possible that you opted out of emails from Twitch. Or it went to your, garbage box or whatever. Wee. Well, that was pretty sweet. Sweet little game. I kind of want more forces against lands. I think you want to be able to, like, copy random crop rotations. Force negation can exile Life from Loam too. It's like, what do you cut for them, though? It's the issue. A box of hats, thanks to the sub, thanks to 24 months. You have no idea what's going on in Legacy. Yeah, I mean, Karn saw play in Modern doing very similar things, huh? Just getting Microsynth Lattice. Karn has a Null Rod built in, where the opponent's artifacts can't be tapped. And then Lattice turns everything into an artifact. Kind of a crazy little one-card combo. Yeah, the Painter combo is good here. Maybe we just do this. I think Emery's the most shapeable. Especially because they play Caracas and Punishing Fires and all that stuff. All that jazz. This hand's really close. I don't think we can actually keep it against a Wasteland opponent, but it is very close, right? I like having Hull Breacher and Echo in the opener. And then Karn can get LED and just pop off. Cut Painters because they have Bolt? No. Should I cut Hull Breaches because they have Bolt? Should I cut Karn because they can be pressured by bolts?
They talk about another kind of world. Another kind of world.
What are you afraid of?
Exactly, Eternal Witness.
Lost in old ways.
It was good. It was good. Like, I don't know, just distance myself from the format for a little bit.
I'm not afraid.
Come back with renewed vigor.
Well, here goes nothing.
Somerville? Yeah, they could have Somerville. I think they would have just like fired it off by now though. Oh, they have a red elemental blast. I gotcha. That makes more sense. That makes more sense to take on. A little bit more versatile.
They talk about another kind of world. Another kind of world.
Maybe I should be leading the seat of the Synod. Because then if I drew a 0-mana artifact, we could Mox Opal into turn 2 Urza.
I'm lost in old ways.
On the other hand, Wasteland, right?
I'm not afraid.
Just listen.
Painter can also turn on Force of Will, Chalky Atom. Thanks for sharing your reasoning. I do appreciate that. I'm surprised I didn't activate Elvish Reclaimer. It is much easier to understand where people are coming from if they share their reasoning like that. Hey, Badag Boosh. How is life? How is life as a not Caleb? Well, thanks for trying, Death by TV. Kinda seems like this game is not going well. Opponent's got a decision. Do they grab the third Wasteland? Or do they set up a 2020? You got a tasty beer? Nice.
Oh shit, what up?
Oh shit, what up? Hey, you dude. Thanks 3 subs at 55 months. You dude says, time has been so weird this last year. It feels like merely a month ago that they were just a pathetic 54-month sub. Now I have ascended. Yeah. Yeah, that, huh? Reclaimer getting in. Okay, okay. Our best draw here might just be Echo. We're not going to use the Malisaurus Riders. Very difficult to pitch 2 cards in Legacy. So you can cast another sacrifice card. Hope the opponent doesn't have like a Daze or a Force of Will or anything. It got me. Interested in Reclaimer serving here. Not setting up the 2020. Ooh, so close. Actually, we could just play Urza. We don't have Force of Will up. Could also Karn, like Karn uptick on Mox Diamond, and then they attack Karn down to 3. We could bridge, and then we don't have a Force up. I think I like this better. I'm gonna bridge next turn. Yeah, you kind of answered your own question, Steam Flogger. I kind of want to forget that the stream from a couple days ago happened. I know there was a couple day gap on my YouTube, which I obviously didn't want to have happen, but is what it is. Hoof some fools? Oh, elves? No, I'm not playing. I'm playing elves tonight. I was gonna play some food chain. And there's a band control deck that took down a preliminary. Kind of exciting. Yeah, hola, Franco. Do we cast this Urza or not? I guess we do. Yeah, Red Elemental Blast. Makes sense.
Oh shit, what up?
Oh shit, what up? Hey, Steam Flugger Boss. Thanks for the sub. Thanks for the 29 months. Just hoping these leagues do better. I'm already having a better time than I was yesterday. Or not yesterday, 2 days ago. That's more important. Four mana. Bummer.
Oh shit, what up?
Not a bad follow-up card, though. Of course, the opponent does have 3 cards in hand still. They bring 2 Rebs. Hey, the Bro Tiger, thanks for the sub. Thanks for sharing the Twitch Prime. The 9 months. What happened 2 days ago? I just had a bad day.
Oh shit, what up?
There's Echo in the graveyard. I think I just want to pass and hold up this Force of Will, though. Emery into Sphere is cute. Oh, we're actually not holding up Force of Will, are we? Due to the Sphere.
Oh shit, what up?
Oh shit, what up? Hey, Guy in the Skull. Thanks for the sub. Thanks for the 26 months. And Unexpected Pineapple. Thanks for the 38 months. Might I say Unexpected Pineapple? You're starting to get kind of regular. Hate to ruin your thing. I wonder if they still have Punishing Fires in their deck or not. Oh, Tabernacle's obnoxious. I might actually beat this fucking Null Rod. Charlie says, one of my close friends is a QAnon believer, and I don't know how to handle that. I actually have an article for you. The important thing is, people that, like, fall into, like, the conspiracy theory radicalization, like, they get lost in that, like, network of, like, tunnels and puzzles and stuff, and, like, it hits, like, a lot of, like, satisfying aspects to their brain.
Oh shit, what up?
So it's not really something you can, like, logic someone out of. Like, you'll show them why they're being irrational, or why the things they believe are, like, less likely than things that we have actual evidence for, and that won't really matter. Anyway, I recommend reading this article. If the person really is your close friend, but worth spending a lot of time with, like, empathy and emotion are going to go a lot further. But yeah, good luck. That sucks. Yeah, just developing my mana here. And then at a certain point we can start spinning with Urza, or if we draw a Hull Breacher, we can flashback the Echo. I don't even want to flashback Echo. I don't want the Hull Breacher to nuke their hand so much as I just want, like, the 7 extra artifacts. Yeah, everyone's relationship's different, Chalky. I agree with that. Some folks have friends to spare. Others are less lucky, right? I do agree with folks that your own mental health is more important, but tempting to just echo here. I think we want to spin. There's one of the Hull Breaches I'm looking for. I think one got exiled too. Yeah. That's not really what I'm saying, Wildantic. In terms of giving comfort to the abusers. And so whether or not you... I don't know. I'm going to repost the article. This is a better job of... Again, it's possible I should just be echoing here. If we hit a Hull Breacher, though, the Echo is so much better. Maybe the Echo draws us into Hull Breacher. One issue with echoing without the Hull Breacher is we might just draw them into Punishing Fire. It could just kill us. Redundant Null Rod, sure. I like how, even though we're like paying for 3 creatures every turn, we're still like ahead 3 minutes. Good. I'm just gonna tap all these for mana before we start dumping this hand. If you click W on Urza, you don't have to select the ability each time. Oh, I just want a Karn here. I guess the baubles. Mana neutral. I'm just gonna pass with the Force Will up. And then next turn we can lock them out with Lattice. And just start attacking. What card is making the treasures? Hull Breacher. Hull Breacher is both stopping the opponent from drawing extra cards and giving us treasures for each extra card that they fail to draw. I'd like to thank Urza for hard carrying this game. There isn't a way to pop our own bridge, but we also don't need to pop our own bridge.
Oh shit, what up?
Oh shit, what up? Hey, Tennerless. Thanks for the sub, thanks for 3 months. Karn Echoes are the best type of magic. Yeah. I enjoy it. So the Ensnaring Bridge stops our Karn Struck from attacking, but like our Hull Breachers and stuff can get in, right? Oh, I just realized that Lattice shuts off all my... It shuts off my Urza. All my stuff dies. Okay, getting Lattice was probably incorrect. That's funny. And I guess we decked before them. Oh, scoop here. I locked myself. I did lock myself. That's silly. Yeah, all we had to do was not play Mycosynth Lattice to win that game. We were so far ahead. What a punt, huh? What a ridiculous punt to make. I spent so long very meticulously, like, grinding and locking things up, and I'm like, wait a minute. We can't even, like, activate the Karn to attack with stuff. Should have been Walking Ballista. Oh, just to kill their creature and start serving in? Yeah, that would have been fine. That would have been fine. We even had, like, forcible backup, so even if they top decked something, it wouldn't have been that scary. Yeah, Ballista would have been good. Silly me. What prevents Hull Breaches from attacking? Nothing. But, we can't actually untap with Hull Breachers. Remember that the opponent had that land that makes us pay 1, or we have to sacrifice our things. Right? And we couldn't pay mana because of the Lattice and their Null Rod. Yeah, you get used to Karn being a lock just for the opponent, because it, like, just Null Rod's the opponent's things, but the opponent had actual Null Rod in play. So yeah, I feel very silly. This hand's a little iffy, a little weak to Wasteland against the Wasteland opponent. We can do some redrawing here and find either blue cards for Force Negation or there's lands. Does Null Rod stop Ballista? Sure, but then you like attack or whatever. No lands, unfortunate. Drawing more cards was not what I was hoping for here. I think I've done that before. I think I've literally locked myself with the opponent's Null Rod before. Doesn't feel good. And now we're gonna lose keeping a bad hand with double Urza's Bauble. Like, a normal hand actually would have, like, won by now. Or we'd be in, like, a really good position. God. At least it was kind of funny. Yeah. No, that isn't at least... It sucks to, like, make a mistake that you've made before. That's always not the best feeling. We can't play Painter's Servant here now because of the Sphere, of course. The island's still a great draw, of course. So we're actually not going to choose blue, because they are playing a bunch of Rebs. Yeah, off bomb. Seems like important things I was making in 2020 and killing me. Man. Yeah, kind of a bummer. Had that one all locked up. Chucked it. Just chucked it to the wind. Yeah, all we had to do was rather than play a a lattice was just like run out our extra hull breachers and attack them to death. We had so much mana, so many resources. Someone pointed out that their null rod turns off our walking ballista too, but that doesn't matter, right? Just make a 6/6 or a 7/7, whatever's large enough to attack through our own bridge. Sit there with Force of Will for the rest of the game. I got cocky. Do we say Pontier? You can for that one. That's a hell of an over. Yeah, I actually prefer to make my own mistakes, Snow Schwartz. I'm not sure if your comment is serious or not. But I hate that shit. You should have listened to me! Me, the Twitch chatter! You should have done what I said! Pepin's a character from Star Fox that says don't get cocky. Ah, I see, because I said I was cocky. Sure. Yeah, I don't see all the chat comments, so I assume that you were talking about another chatter. I gotcha. Naming blue could help turn on our Force of Wills, but it could also help turn on the opponent's Force of Wills. We saw a Daze out of their hand. We named black just in case they're Death Shadow. It doesn't appear that they are. Fuck. I don't think this draw is going to work out. Against a Daze opponent. Maybe Mox Opal into Hull Reacher. Do something. We top deck to Mox here. I'm really sick of playing against Dreadhorde. I'll play with it a little bit later. If I run out of Painter's Servant, like it just gets chain lightning now. It's fun, huh? We can't Hull Breacher and block Dreadhorde mid-combat because then they daze us and we lose our Lotus Petal. So I guess we like chill here. Great, right? Fun! I'm actually like over here hoping they draw a Wasteland so we can scoop. Sweet. Alright, next one. Still technically live if we draw like LED for the Echo, but on the other hand, my sanity is worth something. Let's try Dismembers in this matchup. And then like 2 Force of Will seem fine. Yeah, exactly, Grok the Muck. Just kill me, coward. I have no idea, no constrictor. What is this deck called? Usually it's called Urza Echo. I put a twist on it by adding the Painter combo, so you could call it like Urza Painter. Looks like we're going to Molesville. The question here is like, do we keep the Urza? Do we keep the Echo? Could have been Bobble. I think we've been the Echo, even though we have a Hull Breacher. Then we feel silly if we draw LED, but they have a good chance that it's like Bolt Hull Breacher anyway. Cool, thanks, Dan. Once again, there's his bobbles showing days. So we're just firing off the Hull Breacher. Ancient Tomb's a good draw. Gets us a lot closer to this Urza. Yeah, Redundant Mox Opal doesn't quite do it. That's always the worst. Mox Opal's so good in this deck, and a lot of times it is just a Lotus Petal when it's already turned on. But those draws where you like have 2 artifacts and then you draw Redundant Mox Opals, kind of similar to last game where we just like had a bunch of Opals and Karns, and our deck just didn't get to work. We could cash a Opal right now just to make sure that Urza doesn't get dazed. They pitched a Dazed to Force of Will, the one that we saw. I'm gonna fire it off anyway. LED makes 4 mana with Urza, yeah. Pretty rare that it comes up. I think it's like just with Urza, basically. I don't know, maybe people did it with Tanglewire back in the day, when people still played Tanglewire. Cracking the Bobble might have been wrong. The difference between a 3-3 construct or a 4-4 could be super relevant if they've got like a bolt. Because if I have a 4-4 and then want to like bolt Urza, well, I don't know. Yeah, I guess if they bolt construct, then they're not double bolting Urza to clear it. Anyway. Use it with just Urza. Yeah, I've used it with Urza a lot. You're right, it's good with Echo. It's also good with Karn, right? Makes it very easy to lattice somebody. Are Oko and Astrolabe safe in Legacy? Oh, I have no idea. Personally, I think if they haven't been banned yet, they're probably not going to be. Like right now, Oko's in 2 of the best decks. And it's getting splashed in a lot more. I don't know if that makes it safe, though. I don't know if safe is the right word. Yeah, I wouldn't say that's accurate, Terry. We're not blocking here just in case they found a bolt. I don't want them to be able to take the Urza off the board for freezies here. Oko? Yeah. It's wild. The thing that's wild about Oko is that, like, combo decks just, like, have it. Just have access to it. It's the wild part to me. It's like a win condition that answers Chalice and stuff. Yeah, that might be my least favorite part about Oko and Legacy, is that it's just like a super main deckable answer to Chalice of the Void. Just like makes an entire tier of the format pretty garbage. Like, I'm playing a perfect Chalice deck and I'm cutting my Chalices. The issue with Chalice of the Void right now is that it kind of baits you into keeping bad hands. I think about running out another Urza. Make a 4/4. Oh, it's just a 3/3. Yeah, maybe that's not worth. What combo decks plays Oko? I've seen them in, like, Doomsday sideboards. I've seen them in the green show and tell lists. I've seen Oko in like Adnos sideboards. I mean, playing Food Chain later, and you better believe it's in that deck sideboard too. Does Dark Depths run it?
Oh shit, what up?
Let me check. No. It could though. Hey, the white stuff. Thanks for the resell. Thanks for the 31 months. Never skip leg day. Yeah, never do. Good spinners are here. I just want to hold up Force of Will. This other Dreadhorde's gonna attack and try and flashback Lightning Bolt. We're gonna Force of Will. They're gonna daze. Or maybe we have to counter that one. His Construct is no longer an artifact because it got elked. So we can't use it to pay for the days, unfortunately. Yeah, this track's kind of fire. I'll hold on to this. Still no needle. Oh yeah, I forgot to add needle. What's funny? Other than the Dread Hordes, they can clear Karn. At least we got an LED out of the bargain. Yeah, we actually had the same situation come up the other day, Kamal. And we meant to put in Needle. The deck used to be a Chalice the Void deck, is why there's Spyglass in the sideboard. I'll switch it now, while we're thinking about it. I just forgot to change it. I wonder if we want, like, an Aether Spellbomb in the sideboard. As a Carnival Bounce spell. Oko decks don't bother you too much when you're playing Storm? Yeah, no, I wouldn't imagine they would. You mean the card that's, like, very specifically good against creatures? That's so surprising. Ooh. Is this enough? It's enough to get Lattice. Yeah, so we had enough mana to get through their soft counters eventually. The rest was just a smidge too much. Yeah, I've been having a really rough time with the Dreadhorde decks with this shell. Which is unfortunate, because there's a lot of Dreadhorde going around. It's one of the reasons that I had to Dismember. The other reason being Oath. Like, having an actual removal spell for Oath seems nice. Being 1-2 instead of 2-1 is a big bummer. Throwing that lands matchup. I hope I stop making that mistake. Playing Lattice into my opponent's Nullrod. Seems like an easy mistake to avoid. As someone that's played a lot of Lattice. Crumple asks, is there an off-meta legacy deck that makes me smile when opponents play it? I haven't actually played against it, but the Jund Titania deck that we played a few Legacy streams ago was a lot of fun. I'll probably bring that deck back at some point, or some twist on it. Which means Arcanist, Triskeptor, yeah. Card is predictably obnoxious in decks that are just like stuffed with cantrips. You basically have one turn to answer it, or it's like so much better than untapping with Dark Confident, right? Because the card that you're drawing is a Ponder, and it's free, like it's getting cast, as opposed to revealing a random card that like could just be a land, could be something you don't need. The odds of the Ponder being a dudder are so small. So we could turn one in Emery on the play. I guess that's good enough. The hand is a little weak. I mean, if they kill Emery, we have a backup. If they wasteland us, we're in a rough spot. Emery has a chance of finding LED. Or if it just finds us like Lotus Petals, then we could just like Karn for LED Echo. We're gonna keep, but the hand's on the sketch side. Yeah, right, Alamora. That's also very obnoxious. The double bolt turns. Decks that Lightning Bolt was good against them used to like have a better time grinding against Delver decks, because their 1-for-1 removal spells used to be 1-for-1 removal spells. And Dreadhorde kind of removes that from the equation. How about them Packers? I do not watch the football. The game of feet and balls. I like Aaron Rodgers, but only because I've like read a few interviews of his, as opposed to actually caring about how he plays football. Yeah, did you see that ludicrous display last night? I don't watch any sports now, unless you count esports. Oh no, you don't count that. Okay, well, I thought you might. I don't know. Oh, that's not exactly a turn 2 card. I know it is because we have the box open. Not Delver. I think we're facing either Bug or 4-color Snow. They're probably 4-color. They have swords, but no white source handy. Sometimes you play out your redundant Emerys so that you can like mill more, find more hits. We're not doing that because of the chance that they answer my first Emery, right? I might want to have a backup here. Just drawing 2 cards a turn seems really good. Especially while the opponent is a little on the color screwed side. Like, we could Echo, but why would we want to, right? Or we just get Hull Breacher here. It'd be so vicious. Hey, there we go. Are we giving the opponents the Bane Hammer? Yeah, as soon as this league's over. I figured I would start off with Urza. Give people time to show up. Let's actually cast this. Hard cast, that is. I think if they had a force, they would force back there. Deck's freaking sweet. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Alright, now I might start firing off Emeries. Try and find a grindstone. Yeah, so here we get to run out Urza, and then flashback Echo, and, you know, do our sweet, sweet thing. Yeah, Jarvis, I just haven't really been happy with Chalice lately. So I'm just trying out the Painter combo and main deck forces instead of what I had in those slots. A 6-mana combo in Legacy. You're talking about Hull Breacher plus Flashback Echo. Usually you're not spending 6 mana on Echo. I mean, you can in this deck, obviously, with the Soul Lands and the Urza mana, but yeah, usually you're cracking LED to cast it. Right now I'm trying to figure out if I want more forces. I think this is about the right number. Yeah, I agree, Jarvis. Everyone's got Okos. Everyone just like answers your Chalice, and then Chalice like baits you into keeping bad hands. You're like, oh, I've got to turn one Chalice because you're used to that like winning some percentage of the time. And you just don't win those games anymore. It just doesn't do enough on its own. And drawing redundant copies is even worse. Hey Seardux, thanks for the sub, thanks for the 13 months. Some of the Oko decks are playing like a Braid too. Anyway. The only matchups that I miss Chalice are like the super fast combo decks, right? Because then having like Chalice and Force of Will was enough disruption to buy a little bit of time. This fucking hand. You keep this? I think we do. Against a non-wasteland opponent. Maybe that's wrong. Maybe we should be mulliganing for Emery or something. Are the forces grabbable from the board? Nah. They're in the sideboard, so we can board more in. Yeah, Red Panda Bear. A 5-year-old mixing whiskey drinks reminds me of that episode of The Simpsons where Bart becomes like part of the mob. Very early season. I think that was season 2. Yeah, with this much fast mana, we're really just hoping for business, Urza's cards, that sort of thing. Maybe Dismembers should come in. I wonder if they name Painter because there's a grindstone in play. If I'm them, I probably name either Urza or Karn. Yeah, they named Karn. Looking for Echo, that self-mill. Is there a reason the last Force of Will isn't in the main over a Force of Negation? Well, there's no Force of Negations in the main. There are 3 Force of Wills in the main. And there's 1 Force of Will in the sideboard and 1 Force of Negation in the sideboard. So your question doesn't make a lot of sense. The reason I'm not playing the full Force of Wills is because I don't want to draw multiples. I want to draw 1 pretty consistently, but I don't really want to draw multiples of that card. I think I actually self-mill with Grindstone again. Oh shit. Do we crack LED? Or we just tap the Ancient Tomb?
Oh shit, what up?
Hey, Funk Delala. Thanks for the sub. Thanks for the 12 months there. You're very welcome. Gets me land. Actually fine with that, huh? Or it doesn't give me land, it's a decay, not a trophy. Silly me. We're not going to crack these baubles. Painter Grindstone in the graveyard. Because we want to hold up the hardcast Force of Will. Oh, it's got 8 cards. I would imagine that there's some answers to Urza in those 8 cards. Even though we have a Force of Will here, the odds of us resolving it don't seem great to me. Legacy is wild. Legacy is wild. You're not wrong. You are not wrong there. I like how the self-mill with grindstone actually did something. I'm actually gonna spin Urza here in case we had a hull breacher. We didn't. I kind of don't want to crack these Urza's baubles because they're growing my construct. Maybe I'll change my mind on their turn. Do I play any modern? I do play modern sometimes. It seems like kind of a miserable format right now. With the 4-color Omnath decks. I've heard. I haven't played a lot of modern recently. I've played a ton of modern in my life, but I haven't played a ton of modern recently. It seems like the Omnath decks are pretty obnoxious. I can activate the Urza on the opponent's dead. The opponent's dead on the opponent's turn. I literally did the other turn, hoping to hit Hull Breacher, right? When they bounced it with Caracas last turn. Note that Urza does not change your timing restrictions, so if you hit, like, say, another Urza, then you're not going to be able to cast the new Urza. So you'd have to hit a card with Flash. You'd have to hit a Force of Will or a Hull Breacher. So activating on the opponent's turn is like kind of a Hail Mary in comparison to activating on your turn. Yeah, we're not gonna grab these baubles because right now we can play a Seed of the Sign-On. The opponent's at 9. So now they need a removal spell and a chump, which frees up my future cards. Sweet. Yeah, their decision to Caracas bounce Urza actually super punishing them there, because we got to get another construct out of it. Someone earlier suggested playing a Karn or a Caracas in my deck, and there it actually looked like it would have been kind of sweet. Just bounce your own Urza over and over. The thing is, like, if you can bounce your Urza over and over, like, you can also just activate your Urza, right? Hey, Hammer Baby, thanks for the sub, thanks for the 13 months. Hell yeah. Hell to the yeah. I think we keep this. Do we turn one in Emery? Off of Ancient Tomb and Lotus Petal? Or I guess we can do it just with Lotus Petal and Island, right? Because the cost gets locked in, and then you pay. Nothing amazing in the bin there. Next turn we can rebuy Painter, I guess. Ballista inside? We have Ballista. What do you mean? Right here. I used to play more. I used to have 3 Ballistas in the sideboard, so then if I was facing Death and Taxes, I'd bring more in. But Death and Taxes is on kind of a downturn recently. And in the last few leagues I've played, I've lost to the 2-minute 2/2 Null Rod, so I cut the extra ballistas for dismembers for this league. Ooh. See if this does anything. Yeah, collector off that one. They've got Days Undoing. Okay, cool. I think I know what deck they're playing. I think they're playing Bant Snow. I think we're gonna play that deck later tonight, actually. One Badutina took down a Legacy Prelim with a sweet looking Bant Snow list. Sure, I'll maybe be activating before I play my land. How did I overpay? Well, anyway. Should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the spin. And then tap 1 for an Emery, right? How do I have a blue in my pool? Floated from LED. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the Urza spin. Oh, I see. I didn't need to pay for the Emery because I hit it off Urza. Herpity, a derpity. I see where my brain screwed up now. So you mean Spirit Guide? Okay, never mind. Never mind. This is not the deck that I thought we were facing. Opponent's a little bit more combo-y. Yeah, alright. Well, rip my hand, Tom. We could spin Urza here. We could spin Urza here with the idea that we could find a Force Will for the Days Undoing, or we could find a whole Breacher of our own. We have to crack both LEDs. It's kind of a big deal if you whiff. It would just be one LED if I hadn't tapped the stupid Mox Oval for no reason. It also shrinks our Karn Strike by a lot, huh? Yeah, maybe we just don't do that.
Oh shit, what up?
I want to attack them, but I also want to hold up this other Hull Breacher. Could be really important. Hey, Emperor Haplo. Thanks for the sub. Thanks for 12 months. Jeskai version? I don't think we're facing a Jeskai version. I think we're facing like some kind of combo thing. And we'll do her. Us being at 14 and all. Do you want to bring in Dismember versus versus fucking Sneak and Show? Just to answer their Hull Breachers. Hey, the Nerdster. Thanks for the sub. Thanks for 24 months. I don't think so. I think they play like 2 Hull Breachers. I think that would be overboarding. Which is kind of like why Hull Breacher is good in their deck. So I was going to bring in our counters. Trim the Emery draw engine. It's a little slow, right? When I'm bringing Bridge, because so we're not playing a bunch of 1 mana. We're not playing a bunch of 1 of artifacts to like board them in. We're playing a bunch of 1 out of artifacts to get them with Karn. So with Karn, it's like we have 4 bridges. But if you bring in the bridge, it's like you have 1 bridge. Yeah, it's a very common question when I'm playing with a wish board.
Oh shit, what up?
Hey, Ken Kong, thanks for the sub, the tier 3, the 25 months. Or, I'm sorry, the 27 months. The $25 sub on the 27th month. Divisible by 3. Some fancy math. Yeah, islands are still rad. Like we would board in Tormod's Crypt versus Oops All Spells or whatever. Even then I might leave one. The thing is, like, not living long enough to play Karn isn't really a thing in this deck, because you can turn 1 the Karn with some draws. So we can turn 1 an Emery. I do like having the Hull Breacher against them. Little loosey-goosey hum, little on the loosey side. The idea is that the Emery has to find us like Moxes and Lotus Petals and stuff. We can also draw mana. Our opponent's definitely playing forces of their own, and potentially Rebs, right? Because they're playing red. So I'm not going to choose blue. I'm just going to choose black here. So grindstoning them doesn't actually do anything. Because they have Emrakul in their deck, it just reshuffles. I wonder if I should have cut the Painter Grindstone combo. We can still combo them, but we need to get Karn down and go get Tormod's Crypt. We essentially have like a 3-card combo. Just like reconsidering that now. My foresight in these matches has not been great, right? Like null rotting myself, forgetting that Painter Grindstone isn't very good against Emrakul. God, this is so close. This is so close to being great. Yeah, I don't actually want to go for the Echo in case they have another Hull Breacher. I'm just gonna pass. Unless it's in their hand. Well, they usually play more than one Emrakul, right? In their sneak attack decks. Yeah, right, Tybalt. I mean, I've played a lot of this deck, too. Interesting. So if we get an Ancient Tomb, we can, like, just Karn for... Or even a Petal, right? A Petal would also give me the 2 mana need for Karn. And then I can go get Bridge. Great. So we're not going to draw 7 off of this. But we are giving ourselves some permanents to sack Emrakul. I wish I boarded in a Tormod's Crypt. If I'd been thinking ahead, I would have a Tormod's Crypt in my graveyard to get back with Emery here. And then I'd feel really smart. And that would be set up for the comboing them next turn. Because then we could grindstone them and crypt them with the trigger, with the Emrakul trigger on the stack. Right now we're just generating permanents though. We're just generating more treasure. We could rebuy something. We're probably just gonna get back like either a redundant grindstone, so we can use it to generate mana next turn by doing the same thing with Echo. It'd just be +1 mana though. Yeah, I think we're just getting back a Wobble, huh? Oh, Bobble doesn't fucking draw an extra card. Whatever. Is Grindstone plus Echo even good? No, because Grindstone is like 1 mana and then 3 to activate, and then we sack 3 treasure to flashback Echo. So it's like +1 permanent, right? It would just be giving me redundant Grindstones in play. It wouldn't actually be generating mana. So we just need to top deck Karn, I guess, is the thing. That's our out. That's not what we did, though. Oh well. Yeah. So multiple Emeralds still in the old deck over there. So if we had a Tormod script in play, like I said, if I'd thought ahead and not been playing like an airhead, I would have boarded in a Tormod script. I either would have boarded out the Painter's combo entirely, or would have and brought in like a couple Dismembers or whatever, or I would have boarded in a Tormod script so that we could have brought back Crypt there, and then set it up for a win this turn. Bringing in a single Tormod script would have been winning, right? Like we could have had Crypt in play right now for this turn specifically. Oh well. Yeah, I think I played poorly in a few of those matches. One of my mistakes was more egregious than the others, right? One was a pretty just like egregious punt against our land's opponent. But I think I should have been a little bit more live against that Sneak and Show player too. Just a little brain dead.